All right, welcome to part three, I think. Yeah, so now we need to record some music. And looking at the video length, and then a couple of pictures and some screen credits, this is going to be hard because it's going to be like right around like a minute 20 is about the max I can get out of this video. And it's hard to write coherent things that are very short. The original idea was that in the Friends theme, I kind of had something that sounded like. But I don't actually like that. So I think I'm going to go gauzy, but I've also got another idea here that I need to put onto a recording because otherwise I'll forget, and sometimes I will just look through my phone, which has like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of recordings, because I try and record myself every day writing something, or at least goofing around with something that will sit as a soundtrack. So we'll probably just record a bunch of things and then we'll do the gauzy one and we'll see what happens. So I just use voice recorder. And yeah, phone is on the floor in front of the amp recording now. And then it's just like figure out some chords. So I think I'm just going to use E minor, G, kind of a C chord, and kind of a B7 chord, kind of B minor 7. And yeah, I'll just goof around with that. So. And stop that recording. And like, so that was like way too long, and I also don't think it's the right sound for it. Yeah. So we will try and adjust for, we'll add a little bit more reverb to this, like a lot. Okay, and we'll turn the saturation off. And this will just better. I might add this. And if I add the other side of this, it might be a little more warbly. But maybe that's like too much. Ooh, that's better. And then we'll play some nice chords. And hopefully you can write something for like a minute 20. because of the BidQuest, so we will throw that away. I don't tend to throw things away, but yeah, stuff happens, and I've actually probably got that slightly loud. Turn the amp down a bit. I'll try again. I press the right button. Going either, so throw it away. This is I transposed it up thinking that would be a good plan. Maybe I just don't like the pickup. Maybe I should turn that down. Maybe I've got slightly too much reverb trail, too much decay. Maybe I am not liking. Man, I am not liking something. Maybe I'll turn the tone that right down. It's like I hear something today. And I think it's because I'm facing this way. Because I usually face this way. I usually turn the lights off so it's nice and dark. Because, like, who wants to see what the hell you're doing? Like, really. So I'm going to try that, okay? Alright, so that was a minute 22. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's good. So, okay, now we'll play some really goofed out stuff, okay? Just because I want to. So this is a weird pedal. This is a lot of how I do sequence stuff and video game stuff and stuff like that. But it is super fun. It's the Boss SL2, which is like a slicer pedal. It takes what you play and then sequences it, and it's really quite fun. Because I have been goofing around with it for a long time now, and it's just super fun. So I am recording another one that needs to be fairly long because I want it for another set. And while I have ideas in my brain, I like to get them down, so I record every day. Yeah, because you never know when you're going to use it. So however long it takes, that is what we will get out. Yeah, and hopefully not too much sound in the background. Because, yeah, I have interruptions and kids. And I'm playing the chords wrong, so discard. This is what happens. So, yeah. So there's lots of stuff on the floor, which is making all these sounds. I'll take a picture of it. Yeah. I have a Lego budget because I have other hobbies, and music is not a cheap hobby. It is, yeah, but music is really a lot of what makes me tick. I grew up playing piano behind me, took conservatory lessons, picked up guitar, liked it because it was very visceral, like how you play, what you fret, it all makes sense. And then I started buying pedals like 5 years ago, probably, and they end up costing a lot, but they give me a very wide range, and I haven't bought a pedal in 2 years now. So there was a big period where I bought lots and didn't have any money because of it in my allowance, but yeah, no. But yeah, it's all fun. The only thing I didn't show you today is how I make all the spacey sounds. And that's a space echo pedal, which on its own doesn't sound like much. But it has a momentary, which is just hilarious to me anyway. So yeah, all the whooshing sounds and UFO sounds, that's all this goofball pedal. And it doesn't need a lot of sound to end up creating noise in the background. But it's super fun. And yeah, I'll turn the light back on. This will probably blind you, okay? You know, come back to it. This is my main guitar. It is not an expensive guitar. It is a Gretsch Electromatic Jet. Yeah, it's beautiful. I bought it because I have a deer guitar and I have little kids, and I was worried about them destroying stuff, so I bought a guitar that I wasn't as worried about, but like creatively this guitar is genius for me anyway. So that's how I create music. In episode 4 we'll put it all together and then we'll see a video. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Bye.